Hello there, how's it going? This is the third video for the topic list. In the first one, we talked about how to create a list and access items using index. The second one, we talked about modifying an item, adding more item, and removing item. Now, this is the third video of list, and in this one, we are going to talk about sorting a list and reversing a list. So, this is the agenda of this video. So let's learn what sorting is and how do we sort it. So first of all, we will need to create a file. So touch cars.py. I'm creating a list of cars. So let's open our cars.py. Now let's create a list of cars. BMW, Audi, Toyota, and Subaru. Now we have cars. Now let's print our cars and then sort our cars. In order to sort it, we have a method called sort, and then we can print our cars again. Now sorting rearranges our list in alphabetical order. So BMW is first, but Audi is second. Now A comes before B, so Audi will become the first one. So let's run it. Python cars.py. Now this is the original and this is the sorted. We can use f strings to show that this is the original and show our cars. And now after sorting it, we can say sorted. Let's run our code again. Python cars.py, original and sorted. So Audi, BMW, Subaru, because S comes before T, so Subaru and Toyota. Now if you want, you can sort it in reverse order. So we can pass reverse equal to true. Now it will sort it, but then it will reverse it. So Toyota will become the first one, Subaru will become the second one, BMW will become the third one, and Audi will become the last one. It will be sorted but in reverse order. So let's do it, and you see Toyota, Subaru, BMW, Audi. Now students get confused the difference between sorted and reverse. Now reverse just reverses the original order. Sort, reverse, first sorts the list and then reverses it. So it is actually doing two steps. So if you don't want to pass reverse equal to true, you can first sort it and reverse it. But if you don't sort it and just reverse it, it will reverse the original order. So let's try it. Now I'm going to say reversed. Now it will not be sorted, as I said, it will reverse the original order. Python cars.py, and you can see BMW is the first one, now BMW is the last one, Audi is the second one, Audi is the second last, Toyota is the third last, and so on. So reverse just reverses the order you provided. Sorts them in alphabetical order, so A will become the first one, and then sorting and reversing will first sort it and then reverse it. So the name starting with letter Z will become the first one. So that's the idea of sorting, reversing, and sorting and then reversing. And this is permanent sorting, by the way. This is permanent sorting. Permanent sorting. Cars.sort. So that's how you sort it permanently, because you see the original I'm printing the same list, and after reversing or sorting I am printing the same list. Now if you don't want to mess with your list, what you can do, there's a function called sorted. So if you provide cars inside sorted and print it, it will have no effect on the original one. Let me show you. So sorted copy, you can say sorted copy, and then you can just print cars. I can just copy and paste the first line, original, clear, and let's run it. Python cars.py. Now you got the original, and then the sorted copy, and then the original again, because cars was not affected using the sorted function. So if you want to just view a list in a sorted way temporarily without affecting the order of the items inside the list, we use sorted function. Temporarily sort a list without affecting the original order using sorted. So I guess this is it for this video. Let's see the book. So first the book introduced sort, and then it introduced cars.sort, and with the argument reverse equals to true. And now we are seeing the sorted function. You see the original cars, sorted cars, and again the originals will not be affected. And as I talked about the reverse function, reverse method, it reverses the original order, the order you provide. And yeah, finally I forgot to show it to you, but len is extremely useful. Print, in order to see how many items there are in your list, you can use len. Here there are len cars in the list. So it will tell you how many cars there are in the list. So python cars.py, there are 4 cars, let's say cars, in the list. Now if you add more item, it will be affected. So let's do Honda, the length will be affected. Now it will be 5. There are 5 cars in the list. So len, very useful, we use it all the time. As a matter of fact, in Python you can get the last item using -1, right? So to get the last item, print the last item in my list is cars -1. That's how we always get the last item. However, in other languages we don't have -1, so what we do, we actually get the length inside the square brackets and we subtract 1 from it, because we are starting from 0. The first item will be 0, the last item will be length -1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the index of the last item will be 4. So in other languages this is what we do, and you can see how it is making our code complicated. That's why Python is so useful. You don't need to write this long code just to get the last item. What we can do, we can just do -1, just -1, and it will work. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Length to get the length of the list, and we learned how to sort it, how to reverse it, and how to sort it temporarily. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.